I am the princess of the kingdom of Czechoslovakia, and I want to announce to all of you that we will be having the annual arts festival. I am inviting all the art critics, yes you, around the world to criticize all the majestic artwork, and I will be picking.
An art criticism?
Now that we've all catch the attention, I'll be saying the objectives of this year event. To evaluate the editorial cartoons that can be found in newspaper. To analyze the deeper meaning and social political criticism behind these cartoons. To be able to distinguish the cartoon's distinctive aesthetic approach and how it's improved the comic's ability to get the point through. And let's get this started as the Princess of Czechoslovakia with an astonishing art gallery here in our country. So let us begin.
2023, entitled High Cost of Goods and Services, uses wide imagination to present the society's current situation. Something that really caught my eyes was the concept of the image, where it uses the elephant to symbolize inflation and how it appears and affects the both middle to lower classes people. Aside from the fact that it is timely, relevant to the country's situation, by using the accurate shapes, values, representations, colors, and emotions, this made this artwork impactful and catchy to the eyes of the readers.
I am the woman of nowhere, the land of Nansesica. No cartoonist or commentator in America did more to educate and inform the American public than her black. Political cartoons represent the freedom of expression inherent in American democracy, a powerful symbol of its strength and resilience. In the new millennium, her black's drawings forcefully bring back the principles, issue, and events that shape our world during the past century. This editorial cartoon is from the preface of James H. Billington, Librarian of Congress for Her Black, and it was published in 2009. So I understood that Her Black Foundation is committed to defending the basic freedoms guaranteed all Americans, combating all forms of discrimination and prejudice, and improving the condition of poor and unprivileged creation or support of charitable and educational programs with the same goals.
I am a prince from the land of Pun, the Puntopia. The exaggerated size of the president's head in the cartoon is like a satirical representation meant to emphasize their great power and is central to the issues being portrayed. The people in the cartoon being blindfolded symbolize a lack of awareness or information among the general population. It highlights the idea that people may not always have a clear view of what their leaders are doing. In this cartoon, the humor might come from the absurdity of the president's oversized head and the irony of the blindfolded citizens. It could be a critical commentary on government secrecy, manipulation, or the idea that citizens are kept in the dark about important matters. Alternatively, it could be a commentary on the trust and faith that people place in their leaders.
Hello, I am a mother from Never, the Neverland. The description of this have a black and white color and the line positive shapes, forms, and texture. Also our repetition and pattern, because the recurrence of an element, color, shape, form, and design also have visual language is that communicate if through visual symbols. Also principles of design become very important for artists. The interpretation of this is Thanksgiving is a great time for counting our blessings and expressing gratitude. In challenging times, an attitude of gratitude is all the more important, and this year are been one of the most difficult for so many. Nevertheless, we've seen many people and communities across our country.
Konnichiwa, I am a muscular man from Japan, Japanican. The editorial cartoon that I found depicts a man sleeping on a virus, representing COVID-19, while simultaneously folding a robe with the sun attached. The artwork is rendered in black and white with no color present. The composition of the drawing is centered around the central figure of a man who is sleeping on the virus, emphasizes the man's control and dominance over the virus, symbolizing humanity's ability to overcome the challenges. The absence of the color contributes to a stark and impactful visual contrast, highlighting the subject matter and the message it conveys. In my judgment, this drawing effectively communicates its message through its minimalist approach. It successfully conveys its intended message, inspiring viewers and evoking a sense of unity and hope amidst a challenging time.
Ni hao, I am a wealthy man from the land where everything is being made, China. In this art criticism, I will analyze the hypothetical editorial cartoon about the fake news on social media. The use of symbols such as the caricatures of world leaders or public figures adds depth to the cartoon's message. Depending on the execution of the cartoon, varying artistic elements could be assessed, such as the composition, line quality, shading, or texture, and overall visual appeal. These factors would greatly influence the overall effectiveness and aesthetic quality of the cartoon. Ultimately, the art criticism of this hypothetical editorial cartoon about fake news on social media would focus on its ability to visually communicate the issue, provoke thoughts and reflections, and engage the audience in considering the dangers of misinformation in the digital age.
Bonjour, I am a lady from the land of Ceylon, Ceylonasha. The editorial cartoon stressed in the time of COVID is a graphic and moving illustration of the problems with mental health that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused. The human figure that occupies the composition center is famous for having no eyes. The figure is placed against a background with a subdued color scheme that exudes a sense of loneliness. The artist used an intense visual metaphor to illustrate how people dealt with their mental health throughout the pandemic. The absence of pupils in the eyes represents feeling of emptiness and separation, representing the loneliness and the isolation that many people have felt during the lockdowns and other social isolation tactics.
This cartoon is a testament to the art form's ability to distill complex issue in a single, powerful image. It reflects the Zeitgeist and invites us to question and authenticity of political rhetoric.
It's a reminder that art can be a catalyst for discussions on societal issues into a single, powerful image. It reflects the zeitgeist and invites us to question the authenticity of the political rhetoric.
Congratulations, Prince! And for those who participated in this year Art Critic, we'll be having the consolation prize of Art Materials. Still congratulations, everyone!